Good evening, guys, and welcome to round 3 of the SRA GTi Challenge from Aldo Scribante this time around. 2 races, 15 minutes each, and should be a good one. Taking pole position once again, Ryan Lurik. The guys already lined up on the grid. We're going to cross over of the SRA GTi Challenge. We're going to cross over to the stream while the guys are standing on grid. Moving up, we've got Ryan Lurik in the lead. Right next to him we have Sean Loureiro in his Mark II Golf. Third place we have got Melvin Gous in the Bitstream Polo. There in fourth place we have Henlu Kraus in the orange Golf Mark I. Then we have, if I'm correct, Jacques Jordan in his MK1 Golf, followed by Michael Rust in the Zenner Racing Mark II Golf. Then we've got the two brothers, Henko van der Berg and Christian van der Berg, side by side. They actually didn't make practice, so they literally jumped into qualifying right at the end of qualifying, and well, they're happy just to be on the grid. Behind them we've got Rudy van der Westhuizen in yet another polo. He's followed by Jay Brooks in another polo. And then we actually have, I'm sorry for that, but we actually have Justin Vermeulen, who decided to join us with Jaco Wiese behind him. Then we've got Adrian Gous in another Bitstream polo. He's actually standing in for Kian Gous, who could not take part. But back to the action, back to the front row, and we'll see what's going to happen from here onwards. Ryan Lurik there on the inside line. He's got the lead at the moment. Sean is going to be attacking as hard as he possibly can on his outside. Then we've got Henko Kraus and Melvin Gous right behind him, who's also not going to hold back and try and make the best of the start. Very, very tricky first corner. Unfortunately for me, I'm alone with Ryan having to work, so running this one solo, so scream if there's anything nice, and they're off. We see them putting away. Sean Loureiro getting a very, very good start there. On the outside of Ryan Lurik, is he going to make it stick? Will he take the lead? It looks like he's got the run as they go towards turn 1. Closely followed there by Henry Kraus and Melvin Gous running side by side, right on their tail. Oh, and we see contact there, Michael Rust running a bit wide. We're not sure what happened there. But Sean Loureiro is not backing off. He's on the outside there of Ryan Lurik, who's actually managing to take the position there. He's got the inside there, a bit of touching. Oh, and Ryan Lurik touches the gap almost into Melvin Gous, but they both recovered pretty quick, and Sean Loureiro has taken the lead. This is allowing Henry Kraus to now move into, no, that's Henko van der Berg, who's actually moved into third place. A lot going on here. We're going to cross to that little dice. So Henry Kraus there taking in behind Henko van der Berg. Ryan Lurik has gone from first place to fifth place in a matter of 3 laps. So a lot happening here, guys, as they go to the long left hander. It's Jay Brooks on, and they touch, and Ryan Lurik does he hang on to it? Yes, he does. He hangs on to it. This allows Christian van der Berg to move up. Henko has had a fantastic start, and he's moved right up into third place there in his black polo. Henry Kraus then currently in fourth place. Fifth place, Ryan Lurik, who's got a hell of a way to come back now. Christian van der Berg there currently in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place. Followed by Rudy van der Westhuizen in 7th place. 8th place we've got Jay Brooks, and then Michael Rust slowly recovering from 9th place in the Zenner Racing Golf. Bit of bad luck there for me. You can see the guys locking up those rears, trying to get heat into the tyres. You can also see Jaco Wiese struggling quite a bit here tonight. He's always quite quick, but also having joined late. Didn't get a lot of time to set up the car, and currently running mid-pack. They're being chased very hard by Michael Rust. Back to the front, Sean Loureiro coming under pressure from Melvin Gous, but it does seem like he is slowly pulling away. That Mark II Golf just being the stronger one here at Aldo. Everybody would thought it was the Mark I Golf, but clearly the Mark II. Oh, and that curb, once you hit the rears on that curb, it does want to spit you out, and you could see there both Sean and Melvin having a bit of a moment there as they touch the curb in the rear wheel. And then we see Henry Kraus has moved up to the third place. He's managed to pass Henko van der Berg, and Ryan Lurik is coming right up behind him. So we've got a massive battle here for third place, guys. Let's see what happens. Henry Klaas in third place, Henko van den Berg in fourth, Ryan Ludik in fifth place. It's a Golf 1, a VW Polo and a Golf 2. Oh, and you can see Henko locking the rears up. That's going to allow Ryan to pass him on the outside, keeping the momentum there. Ryan then moves up into fourth place. He's going to be pushing this Golf really, really hard to try and get back to the lead. You can see Ryan making use of more than just the curves there, trying to catch Henry. This Mark 1 Golf really comes to its own towards the end of the race, so Ryan knows he's got to really push it and try and catch up here. So Ryan Ludik, they're putting a lot of pressure on Henko Klaas. Henko van den Berg just behind them, knowing that if any one of them makes a mistake, he's got to be able to pull down the hammer and pass them. But currently no mistakes from Henry and no mistakes from Ryan on a comeback drive after losing the lead, on the first lap. You can see Ryan locking up the rears there. He's pushing it really, really hard. And Henry is just keeping it clean, keeping his line, and he's going to make Ryan work for that third position. You can see Sean Herrera, all of this is allowing Sean Herrera to pull away, and Ryan is going for a pass. Ryan is on the inside of Henry Klaas as they go into turn 1. Yes, onto the curbs there, tucking it in really deep. Henry's going to try and cut on the inside. No, yes, no, he can't. He just can't make that stick. The jumbo ball being a bit too big. Go towards the SS. Ryan very, very fast here. You can see Henry is not backing out of it. He is really pushing that Mark 1 Golf. Henry now falling away ever so slightly, so it does seem like the two Golfs is strong here. Ryan again locking up the rear. Henry seems to have his car much better settled down and not as slow happy as the one that Ryan is driving. So Ryan up into third place, and he's got his focus now trying to catch Melvin Gous in the bitstream VW Polo. Henry in turn has got his sights set on trying to keep up with Ryan and in the same time try to keep Henko van den Berg behind him. So Ryan really, really flying. Same for Sean Herrera. Sean is every single lap just edging away ever so slightly. You can see him, he's pulled about 4 to 5 cardings already as he goes into turn 1. Very, very clean, very smooth. No pressure whatsoever. Well, commentator's curve, he hits the curve there, but he hangs on to it. No loss there. Second place, Melvin Gous now slowly coming under pressure from Ryan Ludik, who is really driving the wheels of the Jägermeister Golf. And then still in fourth place now we have got Henry Klaas in his little orange Golf. I know he's been painting a yellow one, but we haven't received it yet, so hopefully for the next one. Oh, and we see Henko going wide now. That's going to be a bit of a disaster breaking into the hairpin here. Because once the tyres do get full of dirt, it takes about 3 or 4 laps just to get them back to operating temperatures and grip. Looking a bit further back, we can see Rudy van der Westhuizen now. He's chasing Michael Rust, Jacques Jordan, having a bit of a bad luck again. It seems he's always quite quick, but it seems things didn't go his way. So Jaco Wiese has managed to come up into 5th place right behind Henko van den Berg. Here you see Henko in the distance there, followed by Michael Rust, followed by Rudy van der Westhuizen, and behind them we have Jacques Jordan. And Christian van den Berg, not an easy race for him tonight. He's way back there. Struggling with the pace of the car, didn't have any practice time, so just got to bring it home, get some points back and have fun. As we go back to the lead, you can see Sean Herrera, he's running away with it now. He is literally running away with it. And in the background there we can see Melvin Gous running it wide there. He's coming under immense pressure now from Ryan Ludik. So Ryan is really pushing it. He's making up about half a second a lap on the Polo. So the Mark II Golf is really working a lot better here than he did previously on the other tracks. See Ryan there, as they come towards the apron, he's going to be very late on the brakes. And Henry's still hanging in there with the little Golf 1. Ryan locking up the rears, pushing that Golf to the limit as they go onto the main straight. Henry's still within striking distance, so he is not giving up, guys. This is a Polo chasing it. Being chased by a Golf 2, being chased by a Golf 1. Just shows you these cars immaculately made by Cone Sussman and Havers Besson. You see Melvin Gous now starting to slide. I think he might be putting his rear tyres trying to stay ahead of Ryan Ludik, and Ryan is not hanging back there. Ryan is really pushing that he is going to go for it for sure. both cars are running onto the curb, so this is going to allow Henry to catch right up to them, and possibly even Owen. You see them almost touching there, side by side as we go through the long right-hander towards the hairpin. Melvin Close has got the inside line there. Will he retain his position? He's going for it. Ryan is staying outside. He's going to try and line him up for the inside for the next left-hander. Ryan pushes his nose in. No, he just cannot. Melvin closes the door there. Ryan over the curve, loses a bit of time there. And Hendrik Kraus. Hendrik is now catching these guys. He's in an excellent position to watch a big dice unfolding. And Henko van der Berg also slowly but surely catching up now. But you can see his car, the rear stepping out a lot, so it might be that he's not 100% comfy with the setup or happy. But let's see what happens towards the end of the race. Back to Mr. Ryan Lurik. Ryan pushing really hard there, and Henry now within striking distance as well, so this is turning into a 3-car battle, and anything can still happen, and as we know it by now, it usually does. See the Jägermeister Golf there. I can assure you Ryan is pretty thirsty by now. Then just making use of that curve ever so slightly. It does tend to catch you out if you go a bit too hard over it. But he's making good work of it, again on the inside curbs, really using the track and more to try and catch the polo of Melvin Gous. Ryan currently in the leading the championship, and is going to do everything to try and pull a gap in the championship lead, knowing that anything can happen at any round. And Sean Guerrero is joined late in the series, currently leading, just running away from the pack. He's shown he was very quick in the previous round. Didn't have it all his way, but now he's got the car dialed in. He's leading the race, was in second place in qualifying, and he is running away with the guys. There's no one catching him at this stage. Ryan trying to line up Melvin Close here, not enough speed to go to turn 1 there. Oh, and the polo really wide, rear stepping out. That's going to allow Ryan to put his nose into the inside as we go into the SS. It's a right-hander. Melvin shutting the door there, keeping the inside line. Ryan's going to try and make the undercut there. Can he do it? No. He's got to get the momentum to try and get him through the SS into the hairpin. Ryan doing just that, right up to the rear bumper of Melvin there as they go towards the hairpin. Ryan going for a dive. No, he doesn't make it stick. And all the while Henley is sitting in the back there, just waiting for these two guys to make one mistake and he'll be ready to pounce. That's the left-hander, very tricky on this. If you get it wrong, it will bite you, and believe me, it did bite. So Ryan, they're very close now as they come to the last corner. It seems like Ryan has to run out of the last corner onto the main straight. You can hear him there clutching the car, and he's in the slip of the polo. This is the golden opportunity to go for second place. Will he make a move stick? He's going to go for it. He's not going to hang back. Ryan Lurik there, diving onto the inside of Melvin Close, going for that pass for second place. He locks at the rear, side by side there, guys. This has been going on for a couple of laps now. Melvin not wanting to give up that position. He knows that he needs to get points back on Ryan for the championship. Ryan needs to get past him to build on the lead, and they are driving their hearts out. And all the while, Henry just sitting and waiting. He is literally playing the waiting game, knowing, and Ryan there going sideways. And Melvin going sideways. So the tyre is starting to wear now, and you can see Henry now right on the tail of Ryan. So Henry is now within fighting distance again. So Ryan Lurik there currently in third place, having fallen back a bit now. Sean Guerrero is catching up with the back markers there, as you can see. He's currently coming up to lap. Adrian Gous, brother of Kean Gous, is driving his car for the evening, as well as newcomer Wandila Boya in one of the polos. So I hope that they do get out of the way, and I do believe they should get out of the way, because they will be seeing the blue flags. But we'll keep an eye on that and see if these youngsters can follow the rules and play the game. See Melvin Gous there still in second place. Hindu Kraus now. It's more or less, it seems like they're all playing the waiting game now. Ryan has fallen back a bit. I'm not sure if he's cooked his tires, and Henry running a bit wild there. So Henko van der Berg currently in 5th place, also falling back ever so slightly. You could see early in the race that car was not happy under braking and losing a lot of time. stepping out, and but he's in the points. He's running in 5th place, and definitely going to take home some good points and be ready for the 2nd race. Justin Vermeulen there in the Mark II Golf, coming under pressure from none other than Christian van der Berg. Very, very great to see Justin back again after long absence. He's had some issues with his PC and wheel, I do believe, but he's made a comeback. He's here, he's on track, and he's enjoying himself. See Rudy van der Westhuizen there now, all on his own. Jaco Wiese currently still leading Michael Rust. Michael Rust just unable to catch up. The 2 goals being of equal pace. Jaco running in 6th place with Michael Rust in 7th place there, the 2nd Mark II Golf. Then we have Jacques Jordan in the Mark I Golf currently running in 8th place. So these guys keeping the gap as it is and just trying to get the points, not making any mistakes, not going off, but it does seem like Jacques is catching up. As said earlier, this Mark I does get into his groove towards the end of the race, where the other cars start to struggle with tyre wear. And we see the foreground there, Ryan Lurik right up to the rear bumper of my one house now, so we're going to drop in that dice and see what's happening there. So Ryan Lurik once again on the attack. It seems like with the back markers somehow Ryan managed to catch up very, very quickly. And you can see Henry trying to get past Wendila Boya there now, not making it easy for him. Moving out the racing line there now. Yes, Henry comes through on the inside in 4th place, but he's lost a lot of ground there, unfortunately for him. And you see Ryan again, right on the rear bumper of Melvin Gous. He is going for that 2nd place. They're running out of laps, they're running out of time. And Ryan knows that. I think they've got 2 or 3 laps left. Ryan on the inside there. Is he going to make this one stick? He's side by side, mirrors rubbing. Melvin is not letting up. It seems Ryan has got the edge on him. Yes, he's going to put his nose in on the inside there. Will he line it up for the outside? Yes, Melvin backing out of it, knowing it's better not to mess it up. But I can assure you he's not going to hang back. He's going to try and make a counter move as they go towards the long, fast right over into the hairpin. Very late for the brakes there, but Ryan says, no, not going to happen, China. I fought hard for this place, I'm keeping it. And that's exactly what Ryan is doing. He's putting the hammer down, he's trying to pull away, knowing he's got 2nd place now. And he's got to take it home, grab as much points as he possibly can. Sean Herrera there in the foreground. He's got this race in the back for sure. There's no way anybody, unless he runs out of fuel or makes a mistake, definitely grab this one as he starts his 2nd to last lap. Going into turn 1 there, and you can see he's just keeping it smooth and calm. He's not pushing it, he's not taking chances. Sean Herrera then taking it home there in 1st place. A well-deserved win on the home stretch. 2nd place, these 2 guys raced the whole of the 1st race. Ryan Lurik there in 2nd place, followed by Melvin Gous in the Bitstream Polo. 4th place there, Henry Kraus. He's going to be a bit upset that he wasn't able to take advantage of the back markers and actually got caught up a bit there. Then in 5th place, Henko van der Berg. As said, he wasn't too happy with the car setup during qualifying. He didn't have a lot of time to set the car up, so just running the laps, getting the Polo home. You can see the rear very, very happy there, and a bit bouncy. He hasn't got the car dialed in as perfectly as he would have liked, but he's up in 5th place. He's bringing the points home. Then in 6th place, I do believe we still have, yes, Jaco Wiese there in 6th place, still followed by Michael Rust in 7th place, and then we have Jacques Jordan in the Mark I Golf in 8th place. Following them home in 8th place. One more lap. No, I think that is the end of it. Rudy van der Westhuizen crossing the line there in 9th place, as he also laps Wendila Boya. A bit of a lonely race there for Christian van der Berg, who wasn't too happy with the setup, but he brought it home and he had a good little race with Justin Vermeulen. So these guys all through the field having an epic battle. We're going to cross over to race 2, guys. I will be back with you within no more than 3 or 4 minutes. Just want to cross over and yeah, see you in a bit for race 2. Well, welcome back guys. The guys already on the grid. It's a full on inverted grid this time round. Just going to cross over to the race screen. So basically the winners of race 1, Ryan Lurik, Sean Loredo, Henlo Kraus, Melvin Goos and Henko van der Berg, all starting from the back of the pack, and they will be pushing to try and get back to the front. Gonna be a bit of a hectic start for the likes of Adrian Goos, his first ever circuit race in his brother's car. Wandila Boya in very unfamiliar territory. Another newcomer, Franco Hagen, in the Mark 1 Golf, also in very unfamiliar territory. We're going to go to the back of the pack to see what happens there with the rest of the guys from the rear of the grid and see what they can do. You see Sean Loredo there in the far back, almost running to the back of Melvin Goos. Melvin sleeping off the line, and it's Ryan and Sean Loredo again side by side with Henlo Kraus on the outside. So 3 cars abreast. As we go 3 cars side by side, something's bound to happen. It's impossible. Oh, and we see Michael Rusty getting tapped from behind by Christian. Christian taking himself out in the process there. A bit later on the brakes, we see Justin Vermeulen also going off the. We've got another car spinning out onto the infield. But somehow Sean Loredo has managed to get through it all. He is currently in 3rd place, followed by Melvin Goos, Henko van der Berg, Ryan Lurik and Henlo Kraus. All 5 V-stop drivers from race 1 has managed to get through the field, and they will now be pushing, trying to get into the lead. And currently we have Rudy van der Westhuizen in the White Summits Racing Polo, leading and chased hard by Jaco Wiese in his... what? I can't remember what skin that is. Kleine Kyler VW MK2. Rudy van der Westhuizen there in the lead, followed by Jaco van der Westhuizen, 3rd place Sean Loredo, 4th place we have Melvin Goos, 5th place Henko van der Berg, 6th place Ryan Lurik and 7th place Henlo Kraus. Jacques down there, not out of touch in 8th place in the 2nd of the Mark 1 Golfs. So a lot in play here guys. These guys are really pushing it and they are not going to hang back. You can see Sean already trying to gain and catch up to Jaco Wiese there. Having a bit of a lock up there at the back, losing some time. We see Rudy asking on the stream here for his skin. That will be loaded for the next race, Rudy. We didn't have time to load it in for you, but you will have your livery for the next one. So Rudy currently coming in under a lot of pressure there from Jaco Wiese. Jaco Wiese pushing it really hard. He's going to try and make a move there. Jaco in 2nd place, going for the inside. No, he decides, oh, and the rear steps out there. Almost loses it there, but he hangs on to it. Sean Loredo now catching up, Melvin Goos, Henko van der Berg and Ryan Lurik, all of them in play here. The top 7 cars within 1 second of each other, all chasing after the lead there. So Rudy coming under immense pressure now. To go there, Jaco is going to go for the inside there. Can he take the lead? No. Well, then he just gets a bit dragged out of the corner there. Sean now in the slipstream of Jaco, Jaco in the slipstream of Rudy. Who's going to make a move towards the end of the straight? The polo falling back a bit there, but you can see Ryan Lurik on the left side of the polo of Henko van der Berg. Is he going to go for a move? Jaco is going for a move on the inside. A bit of argy-bargy there, touching here, touching there. Rudy running a bit wide. You see Sean putting his nose in there. Melvin is also going to go for a move there. So Rudy having fallen from 1st to 4th in a matter of 2 corners. Bit of rubbing his racing there. Miller's catching Melvin Goos going off. He had a slight touch thing with Rudy. Rudy not backing out of it. He's saying, hey, look, you're going to fight for this pass. Melvin on the inside there. He's got the line there. Yes, he slides it through. And Ryan Lurik in the background. They're always also going sideways on the outside for Henko. So a lot happening here, guys. Rudy running a bit wide, but he maintains his position. Ryan Lurik now on the outside of Henko and Henlo Kraus. So Sean in the foreground has managed to take the lead, and that is not good news for Ryan Lurik, who's trying to maximise on points here, because we know once Sean takes the lead, he is gone. Jaco Wiese in 2nd place there, Melvin Goos in 3rd, Rudy van der Westhuizen in 4th, Ryan Lurik in 5th, Henko van der Berg in 6th, and Henlo Kraus in 7th. These 7 guys, and we see Jacques down, so it's 8 cars now, all in content for a possible podium there. So we see Ryan Lurik on the inside. That Golf is just extremely quick on the straight. He's going for a move on the inside into turn 1. He's going to make the pass. Yes, he puts his nose in there. Rudy has no option but to let him go. So Ryan Lurik then takes 3rd place. Henko van der Berg also now on the track. Henry Kraus also not hanging back, so these guys are really, really pushing it 110%. Just want to check here, sorry guys, just follow the action, just want to make sure I've still got comms here. Yep, it's all on, and we see Ryan pushing really hard, and Rudy's making that polo. You can see the oval track experience coming in. He's making that polo very, very, very wide. He is closely followed now by Henke van der Berg, Henry Kraus, and then Jarkil down in 8th place. So from 4th to 8th, less than half a second in it. And Henke is going for the outside. No, he's going to go for the inside. Yep, really locking up there the front. That's going to cost him a bit of time there. These guys all in his slip now. What's going to happen down the main straight? It's a 4-car battle here for 4th place, guys. And they're pushing it really, really hard. Oh, sorry, 5th place, my bad. And Henke there running by. I'm not sure what happened there. I was looking wide just for a second there, and Henke then losing out in this battle, unfortunately for him. Henry now the sole survivor of this battle, jogged back out of it and decided it's better not to get involved here. Let's see what these guys does. We go back to Ryan Ludik now, and we see there Sean just going through in the lead. 2nd place Jacob is a 3rd place, Melvin Size 4th place Ryan Ludik. So it's a polo sandwich now between 2 MK Golfs, and we know these Golfs are extremely quick down the main straight. The polo has a bit of advantage through the corners and under braking, but once we hit the main straight, that Golf is just so much stronger. You can see Ryan Ludik, he is going for it. Oh, and Jaco loses it with he not sure if it was a disconnect or whether something broke. I was not quite sure, but you could see the car going whirly twirly swirly, and off he went. So another driver out of it. We can see him in the pit there, so definitely a disconnect problem or a wheel problem, unfortunately. Ryan Ludik now going for the inside there, and this is a repeat of race 1. Melvin Gous covers the door, he's not going to open up. Ryan, ever so wise, is saying, first race, you taught me, 2nd race, not going to catch me. You see Ryan pushing that Golf sideways, trying to get a pass there. And we see there on the chat, Henry Kraus saying a bit of rubber banding there, unfortunately for them, which caused a bit of havoc there. But they took it all in good spirit, and the guys will be back for the next one. And we see Ryan there on the rear bumper of Melvin Gous. He is really hungry for another pass here. Young versus the old, and again all of this is allowing Sean Loretta to pull away. So Sean again comfortably in the lead. He knows these two guys are battling, and he's got to take advantage of it and say, okay, cheers guys, see the checkered flag, I'll be zipping the wine while you're still sweating. Come down the main straight, we see in the background there Rudy van der Westhuizen still on the rear end of Henry Kraus, and then Jarkil on trying to make a move. We've got a sticky and see if Ryan makes a pass. Oh, sorry for that, makes a pass. And Ryan really on the inside there, he's tried it every time, and every time it's been hairy, but I think he pulled it off this time. Yes, he dove hard into it, the rear slipped out, and he managed to keep it in. Just got the better drive through there. Ryan Ludik then taking 2nd place there as they go through the left-right S. Melvin Gous on his tail there, he's not backing out of it. A bit of a touch there from behind. And Melvin goes for pass on the inside. He decides, no, it's not going to be that easy. But the Golf seems to have a better drive out there. Yeah, the Golf pulling away from the polo there. As they go towards the left hand of the Golf, as the upper end as they go through here. Another bit of a touch there. And as they go into the main straight, the polo will not be able to keep up with the Golf. The Golf just so much stronger out of this corner due to the gearing. Both drivers really pushing so hard, but Ryan has got this one in the bag, and we're going to drop it back, and we see Henry there now. Just want to go back to Henry. Ryan has got this one, he's going to run away with it. We go back to Henry. Now Rudy has gone off, so we missed that one in the process, but Henry now has clear sights on the polo of Melvin, and he's currently running in 4th place. Yes, Henry in 4th place again, with a good running now from Jarkis up into 5th place in the 2nd of the MK1 Golfs. And for a change, Henry has managed to keep Well, it looks like all the fenders are still in place. Yeah, he's looking after his car this time round. It's getting better and better every single race. You should have seen it in the first race. It looked like a bloody casca. But well done there, Henlo, in 4th place, pushing really, really hard. Jacques Jordan there in the pure white Mark II Golf. He's got a bit of battle scars, but nothing that's slowing him down. You can see him there currently in 5th place, doing a really, really good race. I'm not sure he's in 6th place. We're going to try and catch up. And well, Christian van der Berg this time round ahead of his brother after Henko went off. Christian van der Berg, they're now currently in 7th place, and he is followed by his brother Henko. You can see him flashing the lights there as they come down the main straight, going into turn 1. Still about 7 minutes or so to go, and a lot can still happen, and most probably will happen. You can see Christian is not really happy with the setup of the car. I said they didn't get any time in practice. They jumped into right at the end of qualifying, and it shows. These cars are so agile, and you've really got to just get the pressures right, and just dial it in a bit so you can push it to the limits. And if it's not dialed in, well, it does want to bite you. So Nico van der Berg there now chasing hard of his brother, after his brother, but I think the gap is just a bit too big for him to catch up. Unfortunately, Michael Russ there now in the dice with Jay Brooks. We saw him sadly go off in race 2, getting caught up in that massive pile up, and just recovering and just running his race. I can assure you he'll be back for the next one, and he'll be pushing as hard as ever. You see Ryan Ludig having run away now completely, so the 2 goals are just so much stronger here. The whole field, more or less, they're just settling down. The faults are over. The guys know they need to break the points and get the cars towards the end. Sorry guys, first day with my new tongue. And we see Ryan is still pushing. I mean, he's still trying to catch up with Sean, but Sean is just about half straight up on him. So I'm not sure if Ryan is going to catch him. You see Sean Loureiro there, second one on the trot, going for victory. Is he going to make it a double tonight? I surely think so. Ryan Ludig there again in 2nd place, trying to bag as many points as he can. He is currently the championship leader. If he maintains this position, he will extend his lead over Melvin Gous as well as Henlo Klaas. So Ryan Ludig in a very favourable position, and he's just got to keep his head clean, get the car to the end, and yeah, he will be, I think he'll be 14 points ahead after all this. So Melvin Gous doing the Bitstream Polo, currently in 3rd place, and he decided, okay, let's settle for 3rd, not do anything funny. Get towards the end, the Polo now starting to eat its tyres. It really playing into the hands of Henlo, who's not that far off. So Henlo is slowly but surely catching that Polo. We could actually see something happen towards the end that can play into Henlo's advantage. But Henlo definitely, if you look at the splits, is catching up ever so slightly, not by much, but he is making an impact on the Polo. So the Golf coming to its own towards the end of the race. No slipping, sliding. That car looks absolutely gelled to the track. No sliding, no hopping, no nothing. No curves, just getting it round, clean and quick. And pulling away from Jacques Jordan in the white Golf. Now I think the only reason Jacques is falling back, he's got a bit of an aerodynamic issue there. It's not quite as aerodynamic as it should be. Oh, and you see Jacques putting it sideways there. But well done nonetheless, running in 1st place. Good job. Christian van der Berg coming there in 6th place. Again, the guys having settled down a bit. Not a lot happening here. They are getting towards the end of the race. I think they've got about, and we see Sean here lapping Mondila Boya, who actually now has to move off the racing line and let him pass. I hope he does that. We'll have a look into that. Not allowed to challenge the leaders as he is being lapped. Oh, Sean keeping his head clear there and pushing Mondila into a mistake there. But that's how these guys learn. I mean, it's his second race only, so he will learn to back out of it when the quick guys come from behind. And believe me, they will intimidate you, and if needed, they will help you a bit out of the way. So Ryan Lurik is slowly but surely also catching up to Sean, but I don't think he will be making it. I mean, there's 1 or 2 laps left. I think they're on the second to last lap now. We can just have a quick look here. Yeah, on the second to last lap, we see Melvin there. Oh, Melvin's sliding, but you can see those tyres are really gone now. Polo not in a happy place as Ryan also locks up the back. And he tries in fourth place, and he's managed to get past Wendila quite cleanly. Hopefully Wendila backs out of this one now and let him run his race towards the end. See the number D14 there, soon to change to number A14. Probably first the number C, and then 3 of the drivers who will be moving up classes for sure within the next couple of races from D to C, and in some cases B and A. Now the classes works like this. It depends on your skill level. If you join SRA new, you start in class D, and as we determine your pace and speed, we move you up. If you're an old man like me, you've got the option to run in the veterans class, which is class B, where you've got to be 40 years or older and half blind. Oh, we see Melvin Gous going off there. Melvin Gous, oh, Melvin has lost out. He touched the curb there on the outside, and that has handed 3rd place to Henry Kraus. Henry Kraus then moving up into 3rd place. Well done there, Henry, just staying in there. Sean Herrera taking the win. 2nd place taken by Ryan Lurik, and if I can only find his name, Ryan Lurik there in 2nd place, laying down. Henry Kraus then in 4th place. 5th place will then be none other than Jock. 6th place Christian, 7th place Henku, and Melvin drops from 3rd place right down to 8th place. What a disaster for the championship. But well done guys, another epic race. Sean Herrera showing that he's got this car dialed in, and he's going to be a force to reckon with. You can see that Simtek car looking absolutely fantastic, and that brings us to the end of the program guys. Thanks for joining. As said, unfortunately Ryan unable to attend tonight, but he'll be back for the next one for sure. Not as much fun doing this alone, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was not too bad with not too many spelfoute and allerlei kakkerlakpraatjies. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining, and we'll see you on Sunday, where we'll have some very interesting new things that we're going to put in place to try and keep these stoutgatten at bay. But yeah, have fun guys, and see you all on Sunday. Ciao ciao.